What is up, y'all? I'm back with another video tonight. It's Melanie. Welcome back to the Melanie Method Show. I do not like this camera. This is the Ozbot. This is a robotical one. Um, I hope you guys end up being able to hear me, but I made a fantastic mini video on my MacBook, but it sounds like that something was going on with my audio. I don't know how I bought two computers where both of them are not doing what I need. Like they both work great for daily function um as far as me like writing papers, as far as me surfing the web, as far it works perfect until I start making videos. For whatever reason. So apparently I still need another computer. So I should have really thoroughly investigated it further as to what resources like I need, like what do I need in a computer to do vlogging? Because it seems as if I need like 32 gigabytes of memory and I need like some savage fucking graphics. That's what it seems like. People on YouTube should really, when they go over tutorials with people, in regard to what bloggers should have as far as equipment, they should really start with the base, which is the computer. If you're going to be, unless you're recording directly into your camera, and I don't. I tend to use like webcams and things that connect to my computer. That's the way I like to record. Everybody does their own thing. Some people will record from their phone and they have like, the gimbal. Maybe I should really think about doing that. I really don't know. I don't think I found my niche yet when it comes to this recording because I have too many hiccups and it's really annoying when I'm trying to get out what I'm trying to say. So I apologize to you guys for the little people that do watch me and have to deal with all my technological issues. I came back tonight. I wasn't even trying to make a second video, but I ended up staying up. If you guys remember, if you watched the first video when I was sitting in my chair and I was talking about how I was opening up my mail and I was discussing how like I was saying I didn't know everything I was thinking about saying now since I'm from in front of the camera. And again, shout out to all, rest in peace to all of the black celebrities, musicians that we lost. It was, as far as celebrity actor, it was James Earl Jones. Rest in peace, sir. You were a great contribution to the black community. You really were. Frankie Beverly, which is my mother's wish husband. And it was also Tito Jackson, who just passed away September 15th. And I'm rest in peace, Tito. Really, it's so sad to see just all three of them like go back to back. That's the first and foremost what I want to say again. I said that in the previous video, but I'm going to say it again. I'm so disturbed and perplexed in a negative light as to what I just viewed. And I'm not really sure how often Lefties Losing It is posted on YouTube because I don't know, like if it's a daily post because I tend not to watch it daily. Lefties Losing It. Make sure you guys type it in. It's basically like Fox News over in Australia. It's a reporter and she specializes in presenting all the dumb lefties, all the Democrat supporters that are really weird. They're the weirdest people. If you notice, if you compare Trump supporters versus Democrat supporters, you'll notice a great significance of difference in the two. Lefties are majority like weirdos that feel one day they can be an apple, the next day they can be a banana, the next day they can be a pear, but then they want to go back to being a woman. They want to be a man. They don't know what the fuck they want. They're real conflicted and confused. That's one type of Democrat that you see of support. Okay. The next supporter of these Democrats are celebrities and musicians. And they can easily feel more prone to want to support Democrats because they can afford to do it, number one. Number two, they feel like they're in touch with like the organic being and the modernized culturalization of individuals, and they want to stand for a change in this world. But what they're not thinking about is the poor and the middle class and the veterans that are laying on the ground. They're not considering us while they're acting like they're wanting to get with these Democrats. Okay? They want to support these Democrats. This episode of Lefties Losing It. It was First and foremost, I love the lady. I don't know her name. The reporter from Lefties Loose in it. I really just like her. She's fun to watch. I'm gonna include the link in this description. But like this one hurt me so bad, like to where like I'm numb. I'm numb. It's getting worse and worse with this. This election was the worst election ever in my 42 years of living. I cannot stress that enough. That's why you keep hearing me get repeated over and over and over again, because it's getting worse and worse as we're getting closer to November. And I'm so scared to see what's going to happen if he gets in. Because then we're going to have all these weirdo wannabe organic people that's twisted and conflicted with culture and not caring about our money and our economy and our policies at all. How do you jump over economic crisis? How do you jump over policies that's going to keep this nation in a solid standing? That's what I want to know from these celebrities, these musicians, and all these weird motherfuckers. Why do you avoid all of those things that are important? You guys act like you're so organic, right? And you love a solid foundation and you love a solid world, right? You like that, right? You like how you could swipe your debit card and you like how you could pay your rent and everything. You like that, right? So why on God's green earth would you choose the actual administration that is going to halt all of that? The administration that's continually dividing us with these Black Lives Matters, All Lives Matters, filling up all types of weak people's heads with hate towards the Republicans. And in particular, Donald Trump, because they never really went in on this hate really bad with all the former Republican presidents. You never heard all of this with Bush, the Bush administration. It was not this bad. They're going in on this, man. And what I don't get is if you guys can list like at least 5 things to me, please, list 5 things that Donald Trump did that was equivalent to Hitler. Please do that. Because I'm pretty sure if he did things that was equivalent to Hitler, we as black people or even people in society would not want him in unless we were absolutely just some nasty ass racist people. All we're asking for is that we do not be in distress financially. That we do not give in to people that do not belong here. People that are forcing women into sex trafficking. People that's forcing kids. Kids to either get kidnapped or into sex trafficking. All of that is happening either at that border or by the hands of her flying them in here. Not all of migrants are bad. I understand that. But we don't need pows and pows and millions of them backing into here. That is not organic, Mr. and Mrs. Organic Administration. This is to all you trans people. This is to Madonna. This is to Taylor Swift. This is to Johnny Depp. This is to Robert De Niro, because all of y'all broke my heart. Especially Robert De Niro and Madonna, because I love them. It's hurting me so bad for them not to be considering the poor and the middle class. Consider us. Think about the little people, what we're going through. We got to live around these people. We got to go to the grocery stores and deal with them hitting into us, rolling their eyes at us, treating us like we're garbage. And knowing that they're getting more money and more assistance than us. Do you know every day I'm scared that I'm going to get a letter from the welfare office making up excuses to cut my Medicaid. And I'm a 42-year-old woman that needs Medicaid. And my kids need Medicaid. But yet your organic administration is giving these motherfuckers all of our shit. And you celebrities, and Johnny Legend. I never did like John Legend anyway. Okay, telling us that we need to embrace these people coming up. What the fuck is wrong with shit? Would you embrace all of them and they moved all on your street in your $1 million neighborhood? I don't think you would embrace that well. How would you feel if you went to your favorite Starbucks, Mr. Legend, and all of them were rude, nasty Africans that couldn't even speak to you? They couldn't speak English. Or they'd be Venezuelans. And they would tell you, oh yeah, now we own this Starbucks. What are you going to do? So you're lucky, because they're not moving them into those neighborhoods. But just thinking, hypothetical. Put yourself in our shoes for a change. It was I who had to shop at Sam's Club and watch all these Africans look at me like I was trash and I didn't belong. It was I. While I was slaving, getting packs of water for clients, while they're just shopping and taking my orders and taking everything that's mine. I was born and raised here, not you. And go to sleep, girl. Then y'all doing all of this for a person that's not even competent. She was never competent to be a prosecutor. Just imagine her being your prosecutor. And she thinks that our data is in the sky. She stated out of her mouth that our data in the cloud is going to the sky above, and she was prosecuting people. Look how scary this world is, how they give power to the wrong people. Then you ask her a simple question. I'll be the reporter here. You say, oh, Vice President Harris, we are in an economic crisis at the current time, and we have been for some time in the past 3.5 years. Do you consider that we're doing better off now than we were when the Trump administration was in? And what do you plan on doing to directly impact and positively change this inflation?
Well, you know, I grew up in a middle class family. My mom, she worked really hard, and I know what it is to be down to our last dollar. And so we had to share a loaf of bread, one little loaf at a time, one little slice at a time. And with a lot of my strategies as a vice president, I know that we're gonna bring this country back, and we're gonna tackle this inflation. How I plan to do that is that I'm gonna attack all of the organizations, all of the supermarkets across the U.S. that are consistently advocates and consistently creating price gauging to all of our families across the U.S. Because I do understand the value of a dollar. Rand, if you don't shut the fuck up, because I do understand the value of a dollar. And I am going to make a difference and a change within that. I feel like if we attack the price gouging and we just focus on the actual dollar and everything else, and we unburden ourselves from what was burning. Ray, I swear on my life, I want to break your fucking face. Yup, I swear. What the fuck do you want? Where are you barking at? You stupid motherfucker. I guess you're a Democrat too. What are you barking at? And you make a go to sleep. Don't make me tell you again. But I know the value of a dollar, and I'm going to get this all taken care of on day one. Day one, me and Waltz, we discuss all of this. We discuss all of this.
No ever direct answer because she knows she can't answer the question on how she's going to tackle inflation because she knows that that's going to tie into the immigrants. She knows that's going to tie into the migrant crisis that we're having. So she goes all around it. All around it. She was never grew up in the middle class. They say that she lived a prestigious life. I believe she never worked at the McDonald's. That was all fabricated. It was all fabricated. Then she's still changing her accent. She's still doing it. Still doing it. Oh my God. And this is who people want in the office. Oh, this is one time I do wish sometimes that I did have a boyfriend. one that has sensibility and is mad in his heart, and he could just hold me and just promise me like that we won't make it out of this country or something. Because to keep living here and keep dealing with that and keep fighting for our wallets like that, that ain't cool. That is a why. I just want to know, why do we have to pay for migrant sex changes? Why do we have to pay for them coming over? Why do we have to pay for them being housed in all them ritzy hotels that they took over? They destroyed them hotels in New York. New York is like, and that's why I can't believe Madonna and Robert De Niro. Have they seen what she did to New York with the migrants? And they're from New York. They're from New York. It's like they forgot everything. They forgot what this country, what we stand for. They forgot that we're losing. They're not seeing that we're losing this country one day at a time. We are. Anytime I get involved with regular, just average Jamela, whatever you want to call me, because I can't say average Joe because I'm a woman. Anytime I get involved, and I'm not even a political person, I have no political science background or anything. And I can just rationale and quickly see what's going on and how it's happening, why it's been happening, when it started. Things like that. It wasn't happening when Trump was in. It's real simple. It's really, really simple. So what's troubling me and what's hurting me to death and what's breaking me down is how are all these people so dumb? They're letting their personal buildup of so-called fictitious hate for a person. Name 5 things that he did that was equivalent to Hitler. 5. Please, I challenge you to do that. Name 5 things that he did wrong to our economy. Fuck that. Name 1 thing he did wrong to our economy. Let's be fair here. Name 1. Okay. I don't want to hear about the pandemic shit. I believe that pandemic was rigged by the Democrats, because we always wondered how the COVID got over here. We always wondered that could have been something to do with some Democrats to make him look bad, and they probably weren't expecting him to bounce back as good as he did. Yeah, and he did. He fooled them. He made them feel stupid. Because when he left, the economy was in a good standing. And here come the invalid and the crazy, dried up, retarded bitch that don't even know what color she is. I never voted in my whole life, and I'm 42 years old. And I'm begging you, whoever watches this, please don't vote for her. If you love your money and you love this country, please don't do that. Please. That's like saying that you accept giving your money away. That's like saying you accept slaving for this government. They even went in and said that if we go into a war, and we will if she gets in, that they're going to start forcing people into the military. And they said it don't even matter if you're normally over the typical age, they're putting you in, especially if you're a single man. They said they're collecting all the single men. You're going to be forced to like serve for this country. And I believe it. The way they're taking control of us, the way they're destroying our wallet, and them celebrities are so selfish. Because they're not even thinking about what about the middle class and the poor people. How all of this is affecting our communities. Affecting our money. So that's why I said I'm done. I'm not listening to no more Madonna's music. She's dead to me after all these years. And I love Madonna so much. Nobody, if anybody knows me, they know I love Madonna. They know I love her. I'm not a very forgiving person. I'm not. I know. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not a forgiving person. I'm really not at all. Anybody that knows me too knows I'm not a forget. It's like I forgive, but I don't really fully forget. And it depends on how badly it hurt me. It depends on too why it was done. Why it was done. It depends. Yeah, it really just depends. It really does. I'm not a forgiving person at all. And that's bad. But I'm admitting the things that I am. And I can't forgive. I can't close my eyes. I can't put a blind eye on to people that's not waking up and not educating themselves on how the things that the Biden Harris administration, as well as Barack administration, how the Barack Biden has affected the poor people in the middle class. I ignored it for too long. I wasn't paying any attention. I wish I would have kept ignoring it. But I can't do that. I can't do that because I struggle so hard for money. I'm all about my bread, y'all. Like I just in the last couple of years, I devoted myself to money because I know without money, you're not going to succeed at anything. I try my best, y'all. I do everything I can, and it's still not enough when them Democrats are in. There's no leeway at all. There's none. All everything that is given, it could be for us, is given to other people that don't belong here. And this is the greatest hurt I've ever felt. I don't think anything has ever hurt me this bad. Because you playing with my kids, you're playing with my money, you're playing with my livelihood. I just don't know. I'm so hurt. I'm very, very hurt. I'm like, I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. Dan, she's so stupid. She's so dumb. And she consistently tells y'all she's stupid. Every speech, she just gets stupider and stupider and stupider and stupider and dumber and unprofessional. And everyone just jumps right over top of that just to hate on Trump. They don't even see that you're trying to put a buffoon in the, you're trying to give a buffoon power, immense power too. Not even a little bit of power, but you're giving her all the power. All the power. Where's my phones? I don't even know what my phones are. I'm so upset. Like, I don't even know my fucking phone. I got like 4 phones. I don't even know where they are right now. I'm so happy I know my friend probably won't vote at all. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there ain't even nothing wrong with that at all. I'd rather somebody don't vote than vote for her. That's sick. You gotta be really sick to just go walk right into the butcher and say, "Here, put me on the chopping block. Take my wallet, please." All because you want to hate on a senior citizen. That is a senior citizen that had our country good. He showed us. Like, he gave us a preview. I don't feel any love in my heart anymore. I don't. I haven't for a while anyway. Um, but I really don't feel anything now. I really don't, because it's just like every little thing that could be right just keeps going wrong. I just want out of here. That's all I want. That's all I want is out of this country, and that should make me feel a lot better. It's just sad I had to leave under these circumstances. I shouldn't have had to left because we can't take control of common sense. Common sense is a really important thing to have. I always told everything about that. I told my ex-husband that when I told him several times that he didn't possess common sense because he doesn't. Because if he possessed common sense, he would have never destroyed our relationship and our marriage. Yeah, he would have never did that. He never possessed. He always felt that common sense. His dad doesn't have it. None of his family has common sense. And without common sense, there's nothing. There is nothing. When you lose focus of common sense, you can lose everything. Either you don't have it or you do have it and you ignore it. I have no idea. Okay, there's my fucking other phone. I don't want to move it because it's under my cat. I'll just get this one. I don't have anything to say. Ugh. I'm behind on my bills. I struggle to pay my rent. And we got idiots. I bet you there's people on this street, and we're all on government assistance. Because where I live, like the whole community is government assistance. I bet you're going to vote for Kamala. And they don't even know why. They're just picking colors, basically. I'm on the blue team. I'm a Democrat. I'm black. So I gotta vote blue. Now, you ain't gotta do a motherfucking thing but educate yourself on what the right thing is to do. If you educate yourself on what's going on in this world and what has been going on in this world, off and on, the Democrats as opposed to the Republicans, you would choose wisely or you wouldn't do it at all. All them billions of dollars. It was so much money. New York is done. New York isn't even an American state anymore. It wasn't when me and my ex went. I swear to you guys, like we were there and we felt like we were in a different country. We couldn't even discuss it at first. We just kept being quiet, but I knew he was thinking it. I know he knew I was thinking it too. But it's like we couldn't even discuss it. And we were so ignorant, me and him both. We never lay down or sat down in that room that we had in Manhattan. And we never looked at each other and said, why are all these people here? You know what I mean? We never really came together and really. I think that it wasn't really all ignorance in that case. Ignorance. With me and him, first of all, we was just trying to have a good time there. We didn't have time to focus on political bullshit and all of that and be depressed about some goddamn immigrants. That's number one. Number two was because we never been in New York before. You know what I mean? We figured that a lot of international people would come there. You know what I mean? For trade, for business. That's probably what was in our heads too. But we didn't think about it as a whole. We didn't think about it as a whole about the government. We did not think. I know he didn't think that. I know he didn't think that because we would have been saying something about it. Yeah, but like New York ain't even an American city. Like nobody there hardly is from here. They're like it's sad. They're so fizzled out. It's such a great percentage of people that like migrated here from different places. It's sad. It's sad. It really is. Like it's just it changes everything. It changes our whole world. I don't know why I didn't really focus on this sooner. I really don't know why. It takes the innocence from us because like it just takes everything away. It really does in a negative way. Now I gotta be forced to be a migrant and an immigrant in another place because I no longer feel comfortable here. I don't feel comfortable here. I don't feel comfortable here. I don't trust the government. I don't like how they keep stalking us and watching us all the time. I'm done with this place completely. My whole heart is smashed. I don't know why everything breaks my heart so easily. Why is everything breaking my heart all at one time? It's like one thing after another, after another, after another, after another. When is my heart going to stop being broken? That's all I want to know. When is my heart going to stop being broken? My heart been broken since I was a child. To be honest with you, my heart was broken when I looked into my dad's eyes and I said, "Ain't you my dad?" And he said, "No, get away from me, girl." You know what I mean? I've been getting my heart broken all my life by people. And now I'm getting my heart broken by the government. So what do I do? What would you do if you felt like this? What would you do? It's just like that show. What would you do? What would you do? I'm like almost about to beg a Japanese dude to marry me. Like that's how bad it is. I'm about to just like talk to one of these. I've been ignoring a lot of them. A lot of dudes been hitting me up and I haven't even been looking. I'm about to just ask them. I'm gonna say, look, I look good. You think I look good? You look good. Let's get married. Like let's get. I need a place to live, sir. I need help. I really need help. I really, really need help. Like I want the fuck out of here. This thing is crazy. I'll do like this. Look, and it focuses on my belly. I like the AI thing, but I don't. I really do. I'm so hurt, y'all, man. And see, the wealthy ain't gotta feel like this. If I had money, I probably wouldn't feel this bad. It's because I'm struggling so hard and I know people are getting what we can have. That's what it is. I can't do even Officer Tatum said he said now since he's well off, it don't really affect him as bad, but still it's wrong and it still affects. Because it does eventually it's gonna affect everybody. It is. It's just taking time. Yeah, once it start being like 1,000,000 and more of them in each state, it's over. This shit is theirs. This shit is theirs. They got so many. There's already like 2,000,000 here, but at least it's spread out right now. But if the Democrats keep getting, and they're going to keep coming over here in packs, what is this country? That's just like if a whole bunch of Americans went to Japan. Japanese people would not stand for that. That would no. That would change their culture. People would be thinking they could do drugs. There's already people over there, Americans selling drugs over there. Cause I saw that tip. I got a doctor's appointment today, but it ain't till the afternoon. I was want to get up and call clients, but now I want to research a whole bunch of stuff on again places to move to tonight. So I do have to end this video soon. I'm just so hurt. I keep being heartbroken. And I don't want to be, but it's really important things. Why? I have real good valid reasons to be heartbroken right now. I really do. Eventually, we're not going to get any kind of assistance. We're not going to get medical. We're not going to get any of that. Because we got to now accommodate that. Slavery's back. It's just back now for all of the middle class and the working class and the low class, the poor people. Slavery's back. It don't matter about race now. No. It ain't about race no more. It's about the people that can't, that's barely making it. We're back slaving it. We're the slaves. But now we're slaving for the government. Next, they're going to enact about those chips again. So they're going to keep saying they want to put chips in us again. Because we're completely under their control and their watch. I can't do it anymore. And I love y'all. The few that watch me, pray for us. That's all I can say is pray for us, y'all. Pray for the Lord we have left. Remember all the good memories we had here as a child. Remember how good of a time it felt. It felt good living in the 90s. You know what I mean? It felt all of that's over now. All of that's over. Like none of this is even ours anymore. We're being forced to give up everything for people that don't care anything about our culture. They don't care anything about our country. All they care about is getting what we have. Because that's what they've been wanting for years. People glamorize the U.S. for years. The media has glamorized us. And now they're finally, all their wishes are coming to reality. They're taking everything that was ours for years. And like Donald Trump said, now all their crime is getting lowered, but ours is getting substantiated. Because they're bringing mental patients over. They're bringing rapists over. And then it's making it so conflicted because then there's regular families that might really need to be here. So, you tell me that isn't all fucked up. And then tell me why I would want to stay here. And a great part of me is so hurt because it's like I don't want to leave here. I shouldn't have to. But it's like I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I have to keep worrying about what the government is going to do next. I don't want to do that. I really don't. Also, I don't want to go through another terrorist attack if wrong decisions are made. I don't want to know. No. I don't want to go through that. And it's a real high possibility that if the Democrats get back in office, it can happen with Trump in too. Because there's so much hate was presented in the media for him to where everybody has all these crazy, phony, weird facades about him. So where either way it goes, we can get attacked on. It's just that one is either going to be geared toward bad decision making, bad negotiations. That's what the Democrats will do. And on his end, it's just going to be geared off of pure hate. Because remember, he's Hitler. He's Hitler. If any of you lefties see this video, I know you hate me. I don't give a fuck. Dismiss yourself. But prior to dismissing yourself, please list several things that Trump did wrong to our economy. List good things that the Biden administration has done for our economy. And list things that equates to Hitler within Donald Trump's makeup. Please provide me with these facts, and then you can cuss me out and give me the middle finger. But before you do that, Present me with all that information I asked for, please. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Provide me with facts as to what equates Donald Trump's makeup to Hitler. Give me, yeah, let's be fair. Give me 3 good policies that the Biden administration has done for our country, including for Black people and minorities. And then give me 3 bad things. We already know the Democrats destroyed the economy, but give me 3 bad things that Trump did to our economy that will result to everyone hating him. Then they keep saying he's a threat to our country. How? 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 Care to share? Tell me. I'm out, y'all. I'm about to drink the rest of my wine. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not even in this country because that's the best thing I can do. Um, I don't want to feel like this, but I can't ignore it now because I know too much. So it's like I don't. I'm here now. I'm here now, and I'm woke. I'm out, y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the notification bell before I make new content. I'm out.